हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू लुकमान IAS। आप सभी लोगों का स्वागत है। आज हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं एक ऐसे टॉपिक के बारे में जो कि सबसे ज़्यादा सेंसिटिव तो है ही, उसके साथ ही साथ सबसे ज़्यादा ज़रूरत भी है इस टॉपिक पर बात करने की। दैट इज़ द वुमेन्स सेफ्टी एंड सिक्योरिटी इन इंडिया। यस, वी टॉक अबाउट वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट। Yes, we talk about women as one of the pillars of the growth and development of the nation, which is obviously mandatory. But still, India is a nation which faces one of the most number of crime against women in India. अब ये टॉपिक हम आज डिस्कस क्यों कर रहे हैं? सो द ईयर 2022 जस्ट हमारा अभी जो 16 दिसंबर बीता है, जिसमें हमने विजय दिवस तो बहुत जो है शान से मनाया, लेकिन यही 16 दिसंबर 16th of December 2022 marked a decade, 10 years to a horrendous, a most horrific incidents that took place inside the National Capital Territory, that is Delhi. Exactly 10 years back, 16th of December 2012, the name of the case was the Nirbhaya case. The case which actually shook the nation, which actually shaken the whole nation, yes, but apart from the nation, the case also made humanity to kneel down in front of the devils, in front of the evils, right? 10 साल बीत गए निर्भया के केस को। क्या सीखा हमने, क्या नहीं सीखा, क्या बदला, क्या नहीं बदला, what changed and what didn't? If we talk about, things haven't changed yet. And in fact, the 2012 निर्भया केस, इसने हमें एक बात और बताई, चीज़ें बदली तो नहीं हैं। In fact, day by day, it is getting more and more worse. It is getting more and more difficult. It is getting more and more dangerous, right? Because if we talk about the horrible incidents that shook the whole nation, that shook the whole of the humanity, that shook the whole of the people on this planet, that ऐसा भी कुछ हो सकता है एक इंसान के साथ, और वो करने वाला कोई और नहीं, कोई जानवर नहीं, वो इंसान ही है, right? From human to human, a crime which was even considered more wild than crimes that took place, or that incidences that took place inside the jungle or a forest area, right? That made all of us think what we have seen. If you go ahead if you go in the past, what we will see, what we have seen, the masses, the population of the nation, they were on the streets of Delhi. They were surrounding the Parliament of India, the gate, the India Gate, right? And they were demanding justice for Nirbhaya, justice, right? और उन्होंने वहां पर एक स्लोगन भी दिया that real men don't rape, and that's the fact, that's the reality. Okay, so 10 years later, what we have understood, what we have learned, honestly speaking, the question is remained yet unanswered, because things have not yet changed. In fact, they have taken more violent and more cruel stage. If we go ahead with the stats, right? 2012 में इंडिया में जितने रेप केसेस रजिस्टर हुए थे, उससे ज़्यादा 2013 और 14 के टाइम पीरियड में रजिस्टर हुए। Now, talking about the recent facts, the 5th round of National Family and Health Survey, what it has stated, 30% of women in India aged between 15 to 49 years, right? Remember the stats, guys. 30%, more than 30% of women in India aged between 15 and 49, they have faced some sort of physical, sexual or domestic violence. This is the NCR, this is the National Family and Health Survey's data. Another data is done by the Thomson Reuters Foundations, right? The Thomson Reuters Foundation 2018 का उनका एक रिपोर्ट आया है। अगर इस रिपोर्ट की हम माने, so India is considered as the most dangerous and unsafe place for women. Yes, you heard it correct. 2018 Thomson Reuters Foundation की report which stated India as most dangerous and unsafe country for women, right? And the most surprising and shocking data is that India ranked ahead in unsafety towards women and danger and violence towards women when it comes to the comparison with Afghanistan, Syria and Pakistan. They are performing much well than India, right? So the first rank being the most unsafe place for women throughout the world was given to India in 2018 according to the Thomson Reuters Foundation report. followed by Afghanistan, Syria and Pakistan. This was much more shocking, right? Now, apart from that, we talk about the NCRB report, National Crime Records Bureau. 2020 का जो data है, that says that the crime against women, the registered data, it is unregistered data. We don't even talk about the unregistered data, because that doesn't even exist in the real world, in the the legal world, in the world where we talk about what are registered and what are not registered. This is something which we don't even consider. So the registered data, according to the NCRB, in 2020 it was 56.5%. But the 2021 was more violent. It was 64.5%. You can see 8% of the increment in just 1 year, with 4,28,428 cases, actually 728 cases, 4,28,728 cases being registered in the year 2021 itself. That is with regard to the crime against women, with regard to this particular area of the crime, that is crime against women. NCRB का डेटा है अपना ये, राइट अगर हम थॉमस रीडर्स फाउंडेशन की रिपोर्ट को नहीं भी माने, चलो जाओ हम आपको नहीं मानेंगे, आप जबरदस्ती का डेटा दे रहे हो, बट स्टिल इंडिया की रिपोर्ट एनसीआरबी, इंडियन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, राइट 64.5%, 4,28,728 cases being registered in the year 2021. National Family Health Survey, once again 30% women aged between 15 to 49, they have faced some sort of physical, sexual or domestic violence. Then apart from that, यही डेटा अभी एनसीआरबी का डेटा बताता है स्टेट वाइज अगर हम बात करें. सो द फर्स्ट रैंक इज हेल्ड बाय यूपी उत्तर प्रदेश, फॉलोड बाय राजस्थान and then Maharashtra. Rajasthan holding the place for most number of rape cases in India, and Maharashtra holding the most number of suicide cases in India. Suicide with regard to women, right? So UP, Rajasthan, Maharashtra. Rajasthan with most number of rape cases, and Maharashtra with most number of suicide cases. So this is the Indian data what we have seen, right? Now, what are the steps? The next thing which comes in the front of us, like what are the steps taken? And which is that one particular state which is considered as, yes, it is safe and sound enough. So it is once again a grand salute to the administration. That is the state of Nagaland. It was ranked, in the lowest one. It was having the bottommost rank. That is, it is considered as one of the most safe states in India for women, for safety and security of women. Now, when we talk about the further aspects, that is, chalo, ye to hamare paas data hai, stats hai. What are we doing in order to safeguard the women in India, and in order to have, the women as one of the pillars, as one of the bricks in the growth and development? We talk about, 2016 when the new National Women Empowerment Policy came in. The Palm Rajput Committee, which gave us the recommendation. In that particular report, it was clearly stated that women shall not be seen as the beneficiary. The women, in fact, shall be seen as one of the pillars or one of the bricks in the on the path of growth and development of the nation, right? So it was by the Palm Rajput Committee, report that was taken into consideration in order to formulate the new National Women Empowerment Policy. But it was, the question here, what are the steps taken by our government and by us in order to safeguard the women in India, in order to protect them and empower them? So सबसे पहला जो सबसे wonderful जो एक statement यहाँ पर निकल कर आया, #It'sNotOkay, because एक statement निकाला हमने जो है एक campaign निकाला, #CallForIt, because #It'sNotOkay. ये एक पहला campaign हमने निकाला. उसके बाद हमने निर्भया फंड भी तैयार किया, which is working under Ministry of Women and Child Development. And then apart from that, we had got also the women helpline number, that is 181. 181, that is women helpline number, started in the year 2018 itself. अगर आप बात करोगे 2018 से आज तक में इसमें कितना इंक्रीमेंट हुआ है, okay, how much increment has been done, how much number of calls are there on the women helpline number every day, okay, so 200% increment हुआ है from 2018 to 2022 if you talk about the time period, right? So now the further data, you talk about the further data. Then the next came OSCs, one-stop centers, okay, started for the psycho-mental social assistance of women. What we have seen here, over 704 OSCs, more than 4.93 lakh women have taken assistance when it comes to the psychosocial and mental health of the women, right? So data itself says everything. The facts and figures says itself everything. 4.93 lakh women, even more than 4.93 lakh women have taken assistance from over 704 OSCs, that is one-stop centers throughout the nation. राइट सो ये एक पर्टिकुलर इनिशिएटिव हमने लिया. 181 हेल्पलाइन नंबर हमारे पास है, निर्भया फंड हमारे पास है, हैशटैग कॉल इट आउट बिकॉज हैशटैग इट्स नॉट ओके, ये हमने निकाला. देन अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट व्हाट वी हैव सीन द स्टेट वाइज वर्क इफ यू टॉक अबाउट. सो व्हाट्स द फैक्ट हियर, राइट? वी गॉट यूपी, right? We got state wise, we got Delhi, we talked about Delhi. तो तेजस्विनी force we have started, right? तो तेजस्विनी women safety हमने निकाला. Then apart from that we got Telangana with she teams, that is all women police teams. Then apart from that we got Odisha, we got Meri Shakti, and with regard to Haryana we got the Durga Shakti app, right? So अब इन चीजों को अगर हम ध्यान में रखें, that is we talk about the state wise actions. तो हमारे पास क्या Delhi है? Delhi what we have got? तेजस्विनी women safety campaign. Right. Apart from that, what we got Telangana, that is she teams, all women police team. Right. Then apart from that, we have got Meri Saheli as well. Meri Saheli, that means Railway Protection Force with 1,125 lady police personnel. Right. Remember, guys, Meri Saheli अगर हम बात करेंगे तो Meri Saheli, it is an initiative, okay, for the railways. Protection of women inside the railways. So for that what we have got under Meri Saheli, actually not Meri Shakti, sorry, Meri Saheli, 1,125 women personnel were deployed, right? So apart from that we got Durga Shakti app, we got Meri Shakti app, okay. Then apart from that Tejaswini campaign, and Odisha के अंदर हमारे पास निकली क्या? She teams, that is all women police team. Okay, so these were the initiatives taken by, some of the initiatives taken by the governments, okay, central government and state governments, both of them, they have taken active participation when it comes to the women's safety and security in the nation. Why? Yes, considering the Palm Rajput Committee report and considering the National Women Empowerment, right, the new policy, 2016 of the policy, that is, we have to see women as not one of those beneficiaries, but as one of the bricks, as one of the pillars in the growth and development of the nation. So 10 years later, we salute the brave heart Nirbhaya, who fought till the end, but unfortunately couldn't make it to final breaths, couldn't make it to the life. She lost her life in that particular battle, and ultimately that led us into the tears, and that ultimately led us to think, it landed us in a particular radar. That is, it is time to think that it is humans versus human in the most deadly competition of being more and more horrific, of being more and more wild. And this is something which is not justified in any humanity book. Right up. So once again, grand salute to Nirbhaya, and grand salute to all of the ladies, to all of the women, all of the girls, to my all dear mothers and sisters, to everyone who are fighting every day with all the odds of the society. And yes, one thing that is to be very sure, one day all of these odds will be eliminated, and that day is on to the verge of coming very soon. Thank you guys, thank you for joining me in here. See you soon. Good day. Jai Hind.
The first step towards achieving your dreams is having the right coach. Get the best education with Lukmaan IAS and make your UPSC dreams come true. Download the app now.